I liked yours as well.
Thank
But
you.
I couldn't really see them.
This is
It was too far away from the stage. A rose.
yeah. It's
Yes, it's a rose.
bottom roses, the little
Yeah,
roses.
yeah.
And the meaning is, when you saw them, you think they are so beautiful and they don't harm you at all. And when you try to go there and try to take it out, they will harm you, and they are not so fragile as you think.
That's true.
And then I have these. Oh, I have several.
Yeah, we can talk about the tattoos.
No,
No problem.
no.
How did you like... läuft schon? Good. How did you like Sziget?
Oh, it was very, very funny. But I really didn't enjoy.
You didn't?
No.
No. Why not?
Too messy for me. I know it's one of the most important festivals in Europe, but it was too messy. And for my music, I think was not the better place to play.
I agree, because I saw you there and I thought, no, it doesn't really work. It's too big.
Yeah.
To everything. It's not
It's
that
too many noisy.
Yeah, yeah.
Too much noisy.
But
I love the audience. It's it's sometimes looks like I'm not making nonsense, but I really enjoyed the audience. I really enjoy, but it was too noisy, too messy. Not in the backstage, in front. So I was not feeling very comfortable. But it's a beautiful festival.
when I saw you there, you were talking about your family, especially about your mother, who tries to give you some of the African tradition. Would you do a concert at Mozambique?
I already did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah, I already did. More than once. It's amazing. Amazing having all my family sing me singing. Having my grandmother sing me singing was unbelievable. Because when I'm at home in Africa, my mom has 16 brothers. And I have cousins and aunts and I don't know. It's a lot of people. For you to have an idea, I have 40 direct cousins. 40. It's a big mess. So when I'm in there, my grandma would say, "Oh, put the table, do this, go and wash these dishes, go and do this, take this." And for me, it's normal, you know. I'm at home, so it's normal.
So you're not the star anymore.
No. They never look at me like that. And when I was there with my first concert in Mozambique, I was at home in the morning and my grandmother was asking me about breakfast. Did you already did my breakfast? And I said, no, I'm going to ask. And at night, she went to see my concert. And when I finished the concert, I asked her to come to backstage. And she was looking at me and she can't say a word. She was looking like, I said, vovó, because in Portuguese it's vovó. Vovó, you don't talk with me? And she was just looking. So
Whenever I listen to Fado, especially the old ones first, now to your new ones, it always crosses my mind that Fado, in a way, is like blues. It's the melancholy, it's the feeling of yourself, it's the moment you try to catch in the song. And when I hear the Portuguese guitar...
it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's wonderful, isn't it? It's got the melancholy in itself. Did you ever thought about doing a blues record? Singing like
Never.
Bessie Smith? I mean, you could do that so easy. To me, I think, why not? She could do...
I never think about it. You are giving me a big idea. I never think about it. But, I think my it's really Fado. I love blues, but because I didn't grow up in the middle of, I don't think will be a good option. You need to grow up in the middle of. When we're talking about traditional music, we need to grow up in the middle. We need to feel it from the beginning. It's the same thing like saying to you, like, come and start singing Fado now. You didn't grow up in the middle of. You don't understand exactly, you know? So I could try, but I think we'll be a little bit superficial.
it was just it sometimes crosses my mind just to
I
because
could sing one or two, but making a record, I don't think so.
well, it's because to me Fado is kind of blues. It's a Portuguese blues.
Yes, the Portuguese blues.
And music is the language of the world, and
It's true. But I think when we talk about rooty things, you must be so comfortable. And I don't know if I will be comfortable singing. I don't know. I never tried. We are just talking. I never try. Probably if I try, I would love to. And I will try to do it. But I don't know. I never try. I will try. And then I will say to you.
it was just a crazy idea of an old man. So don't
I like
worry
the
about
idea.
that.
I like the idea.
But a question my colleague, in a way, asked already is you're transforming the traditional Fado into something new, and you choose people to write for you. And you answered that you tried it, but you don't write your own songs. But in a way, don't you feel sad about that? Because these people are not you, and you sing, in a way, emotions they had, but okay, you can fill in these emotions perfect. If I see you on stage, it's not only seeing and hearing you, but seeing you, the way you move on the stage and you perform the songs. Aren't you sad about that you don't write your own songs yourself?
You know, the good thing of having someone writing directly to you is you can give them the idea that you want. And that's how I work. I give them the idea. Let's talk about the time. Let's talk about love. And if they appear with something that I don't feel or I don't like, I say, well, it's not this. Try again. That's why when I sing something, I take to myself. It's like being mine. It's like it was me who write it, but I didn't write it because I don't have that touch to know how to do it. But I can guide people to go to the ideas and the feelings that I want. And that's what I try to do always. Even in the last times I have so many people try to write for me that it's more easier to do like that.
In the old times, people said a good Fado could be, or one of the singers just won a Fado competition as he did just this I, sing in an I. Mm-hmm. Would you say it's still like that today? That if you express it in one word, everything you get in yourself?
In Lisboa we have several places that you can go. Very traditional, what I call underground places. It's not for touristic people. It's only people from the Lisboa knows how to take you there. And in that places, Fado happen. I'm not saying that Fado doesn't happen in a theater or in a festival, but in that places because they are really, really, really small. And the majority of people are Portuguese from the neighborhoods. Fado happen. And sometimes you don't need to have a fantastic voice. You don't have really to be on the right tuning. It's not that. It's just the emotion, the way that you sing, the way that you explore your own soul, your own feeling, the way that you put everything out. It's amazing. It's unbelievable. We have a Fado singer, Ricardo Ribeiro. I don't know if you heard about him. He's a fat guy and with a big voice. I'm never going to forget this. We were near Christmas and all Fado singers, we joined all together and it was not really easy to have everybody sit on the same table. But we make a dinner all together. Camané, me, Carminho, Ricardo, Fado guitar players. And Ricardo was what we call in a love deception, And as a Fado people, when we are in love, we are deeply in love. When we are suffering of love, we are suffering, deeply suffering of love. When we are in jealous, we have madness in jealous. When we are happy, we are just happy. Fado is like this. So Ricardo was feeling deeply in love, but I think he was being rejected or something. So we finished the dinner, and he was seated, and we have a wall in the back, and he asked for a glass of whiskey. He have a cigarette in his hand, and suddenly he looked to a guitar player and say, Fado. I don't remember the name of the Fado, because the traditional Fados always have a name. Fado something, and C or D or G, or I don't remember. And he put his head on the wall, and suddenly the tears start running, and he start singing. And actually, because he was crying, I don't remember if he was singing in beautifully or not. I just know that we are all with him. Our souls are all with them. We are also cleaning our souls. We are also crying. And Fado is that. Is when you put your soul inside. When you make people also clean their hearts and their souls. And when the Fado finish, you feel like, I have to breathe again. Fado is that.
Don't you find it hard? You have to perform in concerts on stage, more or less day after day after day for a period of time, not for the whole year, but every other night you have to output your soul, your emotions. You have a special trick not to let everything out. You can't let your soul out every other night for the whole. You have to stick a little bit back. Otherwise, I think you will break at some time.
I let my soul always out. I don't know how not to do that. I really don't know. I was in Holland last week, and the concert was beautiful. I was in Sziget-Festival, and the concert was beautiful. Everything was running so well. I was so happy. The audience was amazing. And at the end, I always sing O Gente da Minha Terra. And with a Fado who talks about is people of my land, It's like saying it. This sadness I bring inside of me was you who gave me, was you who offered me, the people of my land. And when in this song, when we say, it's mine and yours, this Fado, we are not talking about Fado as a meaning of music, but the word Fado in the meanings of destiny. It's mine and yours, our destiny belongs to all of us. And all my career starts in the beginning in Holland. In Portugal, in the beginning when I did my first album, the labels are not, I was not looking for a label, but when I showed the record to a label, they're not really in the mood of having Fado singers. I'm talking about 16 years ago. So they're not really, Fado doesn't sell. And suddenly, a label from Holland, they were really interested. Really small label. Really small. And the first TV programs and the first period journals, everything starts in there. 15 years passed. And I was singing in Sziget-Festival. I already sang in Sziget-Festival at the times. I already sang in other beautiful halls in Holland, outside of Holland. But when I start singing O Gente da Minha Terra, and they are start clapping and singing with me, and they are start showing me that they really like me, I start crying. In the middle of the concert, I start crying. And I was, oh my God, this is not happening to me. I can't cry in front of all the people. I didn't know how to stop. And I was not able to sing. So I don't know how to sing halftime. I don't know how to sing just, okay, I'm going to sing just this and then I keep this for me. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Even if I have to sing every day, each day is a different thing, because I wake up in a different mood, because I didn't catch the right plane, because I arrive in the hall, have a different sound, because everything changed, and everything changed my mood, and everything is different to do a different concert. I don't know how to explain better than this. I never did a concert like, today I don't want to sing and I have to sing. I never did that. I don't know how to do that.
When I saw you at Sziget, that was the last time I saw you, just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
I thought actually a CD or a record isn't good enough, because when you sing, you perform. And even now while we're talking, I'd say they shouldn't only be able to listen to it, but to see your face as well, because everything you tell, it's in the expression of your face as well. It's everything is gleaming. Is that one of the secrets of being a fado singer?
I don't know. I'm just me. I never think about traveling and making festivals and singing in the beautiful halls. I never think about that. All the time when they were asking me, what do you want to do? I was always saying, I'm so happy to be in Lisboa and have the chance of singing. I was really happy. And suddenly all these things happened like, boom. In the beginning, I was not prepared. I was like, wow, what is happening? What is this? Huh? What they want from me? They really want to listen to me? Me, Portuguese singer? I don't think so. So I was always suspecting like, this is not happening. Something is going to happen and is going to break all of this. And today, I accept. And I feel so happy that happened. But even then, 15 years passed, a lot of records and everything, and have they say to me like, oh, we're going to make this. And I'm like, on the side like, really? They really want me? They really want to see me singing? So for me, it's always a beautiful experience because it's always a surprise.
Last question. You did, I guess, hundreds of interviews, met hundreds of people. Was there a question nobody has ever asked and you always wanted to answer?
Oh, I never think about it. No, I don't think so. There's a question that people never ask me. And the last times, if I'm happy.
Are you happy?
Very.
Mariza, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you. It's not an interview.
No, well, for the conversation.